Nice to meet you. Hello. So invert is an extended upside down tabletop. Hello, I'm Lulu and today we are going to learn how to invert. Alright, invert. So technically an invert is just a tabletop that has been tweaked so much that the bike is inverted. You turn with your side while you are in the air. One important thing is that your bike and body are parallel to each other's and perpendicular to the ground. So now it's time to see some steps that we can do. And I'm glad to see you again learning new tricks. Step number 1. Turn your front foot over the crank. Turn your body sidewise to the bike and pull the handlebars. Step number 2. Relax your legs and quickly force against the bike. Boom. Perfect. Number 3. Unblock yourself and land. So that's it, there's not much to say about it. Just remember to really... It's pretty much like a tabletop. It is a tabletop, just a little bit more force. It can be easier to do it on air or on a jump. Hello, how you going? Perfect. Thanks for watching, please subscribe, you can like, and we see you next time. Hello. Hello, good to see you again. Spine transfer, I'm telling you, it's a good one. Jump straight from alley-oop and at the peak, direct your bike down to the landing. A spine, which is, there is one here, is a very versatile element in the skate park. In BMX freestyle. It's very common and learning to ride it correctly is a very important skill. Do not fear it. If you are not certain you can jump it, put it on the side, learn something else, and then get into it later on. Yes! Roll into it at a slower speed, which will reduce the risk, obviously. You can make the transition happening at full speeds once you are confident enough and once you feel comfortable to do it. Number 1. Go in slightly in alley-oop and jump while putting the handlebars in. So bring in the handlebars next to you. Boom. Number 2. Go up, not forwards. Because if you go forwards, what's gonna happen and you're gonna land flat. Go up. Also adjust the direction from the alley-oop. Yeah, this will allow you to control your upwards movement. Number 3, the peak of the jump, direct your bike down. Keeping your weight over the back wheel. Boom. So basically, down, you know? Go up and down. This will let you hit the coping without much consequences. Number 4, to make your landing smoother, make Make sure your front wheel is the first to touch the ground. I know it can seem scary, but it's not. Alright, and now it's time for me and you to do it. So let's do it, guys. Wally! Thank you for watching. Please like the video. You can also subscribe, and nice to meet you. Hello, I'm Lulu, and today we are going to learn how to Euro tabletop. Hello. Let's do it. Yo, man. Yeah. Yes.
Hey, brothers. Hey.
Okay, so Euro tabletop. It's like a tabletop, but the other side. And also you can remove one foot. You need to turn the bar at 30 degrees and put your bike parallel to the ground while you are in the air. Now, how to do it? The best is to learn it on a jump just like this. Why? Because when you land it, the front wheel can, or sometimes does, go down. Number one, accelerate and jump. You want to go fast on this one. You really want to get speed on. Immediately turning your leading legs inwards. Keep practicing this execution until you feel relaxed enough to go further. Number two, much like a tabletop, your focus should be primarily on your legs. Only correctly turning and bending your legs will allow you to increase the swing of the handlebars. So once again, that's a trick that you need to relax, go fast, have the swing, turn the handlebars only 30 degrees, then bring it up with the legs, swing the legs, twist your body the other way, both way, any way, by the way, this way,
That way.
Number three, allow your leading legs to slide down onto the crank. It's normal. Bring your knees together and twist them to the direction of rotation. If your rotation or your spin is going to the right, then your legs should spin to the right. However, if your rotation is going to the left, then you have to twist your legs to the left. It does make sense. The harder you twist your legs, the more range you will have with your handlebars. Olé! Number four. Or when you reach the peak of the jump, draw the handlebars with your arm. This way,
That way.
you can get the Euro to get over 90 degrees. Now it's time for you and me to do these tricks. So let's do it. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, you can also subscribe, and nice to meet you. Hello. So today it's Bejot Sunday number 4, and for this one I want to start I got the sun right on my face. And for this one, I just want to start answering all the questions that everyone asks me on my Instagram. So let's do this now. Luca BMX asked me, and that's the question that a lot of people ask me, how long have you been riding BMX for? So far it's been 10 years. Second question from Cash Hour. What frame do you use? At the moment I got the Fit Bejot Wi-Fi 2 and I'm going to change my frame next week with the people Battleship. Kia Dude 8 asked me, give me some tips on the tabletops, man. I'm gonna give you one tip, and the main tip I can give it to you is I want you to comment on your tricks, trying again and again. Ozergo asked me, how big bars do you recommend for a tall rider? If you're really tall, I recommend you to have a 10 inches handlebars and probably 30 inches wide. Prodish BMX asked me, who was your first sponsor? So my first sponsor was probably
6.5 hours later.
I can't even remember my first sponsor. Yeah, thank you. It was in New Caledonia. It was Monster Energy back in New Caledonia. How did the first conversation between you and them go? So it was quite simple. My mate was in charge of the BMX event and I just got hooked up with all the clothing and the drinks, and this is how it started. And I was giving all the drinks away to everybody. Louis Lera asked me what is the easiest way to handstand. I would say you get to the wall and you practice against a wall. The San Diego Daniel asked me, are you going to drop a street edit? I love riding skate parks and dirt. I always try to introduce some street parts on my edit. I will try to drop out this edit by next week.
3 weeks later.
Yeah. You ready? Hey. Let's go. Back. Yo, once again I'm back around. Real shit back in style. Haters reconcile. I'm so black and proud. First class tickets now. Feet all in the eye. Everybody looking down. Everybody get red when you drown, huh? Look at me, up. I'm putting it down, you picking it up. Checking the models, they want us to go to college just so we can be stuck. Go to school to make a living, or teach yourself to make a fortune. Common sense, welcome to the apocalypse. Bitch, I'm one of the horsemen. I don't need your endorsement, I don't need reinforcement. Giving you your last warning, cause I'm at my prime. Hey, hey, I'm at my prime. Whoa. Said I'm at my prime.
You right? Yeah, I'm okay.
Where's your favorite place to ride? And most beautiful, most fun, most difficult? Awesome question. So my favorite place to ride at the moment is Victoria Skate Park in Auckland, in New Zealand. It's like my local at the moment. There's a nice bowl. It's all I'm doing most of my clips. Most beautiful, I would say, it's Browns Bay Skate Park. Why? Because the beach is just in front of it. So you have a beautiful scenery. The most fun will be, it depends where you ride. If you have good mate to ride with, it's always gonna be fun. And the most difficult, I would say, Five Dock Skate Park in Sydney, in Australia. It's a really difficult bowl. Why? Because it's massive. The spine is huge. Savage BMX. How long have you lived in New Zealand? Been living in New Zealand for 7 years. What made you move? Easy. I was living back in New Caledonia and my mate asked me to come over for holidays. And yeah, 7 years later I'm still here, which I'm stoked about. This is it for question time. If you have other questions, just write down on my Instagram.
A few moments later.
And now we are going to learn how to bar spin. This time on a box jump. Last time we did it bunny hop. I will send you the links in the description. But now and today is gonna be on a box. So here is going to be 5 steps on how to bar spin the box jumps. Step number 1, speed. You need to come fast, okay? And confidence. By now you should be able to bar spin the motion, which is quite different. Step number 2, the takeoff. You want to take off the front wheel. You want the front wheel and the back wheel to hit the jump properly. What I mean by properly, I mean your back wheel be on a pressure against the jump all the time. Alright, step number 3, air position. You want to have the right position in the air, which means you keep your shoulders on top of your handlebars, on top of the grips all the time, and then boom, you spin, okay? Step number 4, spotting the landing. You want to land properly. Why? Because you want to be focused for the second jump or the third jumps. Holding the grips properly and be ready for the landing. And the number 5 will be the next jumps, will be the vision. You want to have the vision. You want to have the vision of going further. It's been a lot of talking. We are going to do this. Alright, it was 5 steps on how to bar spin the box jumps. Which tricks you want to see next? You can always subscribe and like the video, it's always great. I'm going to ride again. See you! Hello.
Lulu!
Tire grab. Oh, tire grab, tire grab, tire grab. Grab the front wheel with your hands while you ride in the air. You have to jump. Boom. Grab the tires with your hands. Personally, what I do, I take out, if my right foot is forward, then I take out the left hand. However, if your left foot is forward, then you're gonna grab the tires with your right hands. It does make sense. So it's a simple beginner tricks, can be done off the bank, off a jump, off a quarter, you name it. For me, having a jump just like this, it's the best you can have. So you can pick any hands. Makes no difference. You go with whichever feels most natural. Alright, so now it's time to see some steps.
Few minutes later.
Number 1, execute a jump. Make sure your bike is vertical. Make sure your front wheel is higher than the back wheel. Make sure your bike is like this. You don't want to have your bike like this, but make sure your BMX is this way. This way, you can grab the front wheel with your hands. Tire grab. Number 2, put the bar up towards your body and rate your wheels with your hands of your choice. Boom. You can even do both, and it's a double tire grab. And it's another trick. I recommend touching the top of your wheels. The last thing you want to happen to your fingers is having your fingers caught in the spokes. In this case, your finger will be cut. And that's not a good thing. No, not at all. So make sure you grab the wheel, you know. Some people grab the wheels, you can do that, or you can just slightly touch. Remember, Happy Gilmore say, tap it in, just tap it in. Number 3, once you've touched the tires, time for you to get back into normal position. Means you need to get ready for the landing. So spot the landing, get your hands back in the handlebars, and get ready to land. And now it's time for you, me, to do these tricks. See what we can do. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hello, and today we are going to learn how to dip 360, which is a little bit more complex than a regular 360. Why? Because when you have a good bike control and bike speed, you want to take off right here at the top, okay? And it's the same for your back wheel, okay? So your back wheel should just hit the jump just like that, boom, boom. It's really similar to a backflip. So basically, if you turn left side, you have to drop your left shoulder there. But you want to spot the landing as quickly as possible, keeping your arms straight, tuck your legs, and boom, keep spinning, keep spinning, keep spinning, and land it smooth. Let's do it. So one very important point is try to stay focused on which tricks you want to do. So at first I was like dip 360, so I started doing like a regular 360. And then try to dip it up, but then I went a little bit too far on what I was planning to do. That's why at the end I was more like a flip casual, or even like a... That was a flare, no? That was a flare. And so yes, try to stay focused, and I went back to what I want to do on the last jump, and that was more like a dip 360. Maybe I do another one, and then after we can do a little conclusion. And then to spot the landing somehow, somewhere. So you can, any tricks you can practice upside down. For this one, that would be regular, riding position, tricks. 360, easy. Let's get into it.
No, I'm scared now.
Ending up this video, I finished with a 360 tail whip because why not? We are all a little bit crazy, and yes, dip 360. Remember, 3-step, hitting the coping or the top of the takeoff, and just like keep your arms straight. That's the whole point, I guess. We guess it's what we did, like suggest. So tuck your arms, bend your legs and your knee, you know, and just like drop your shoulder, bang, 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 and you land. Thank you for watching. You can subscribe and like and share, and I'll see you next time. Hello.
Lulu.
Hello, I'm Lulu, and today we are going to learn how to unturn down. Bow. That's an unturn down. Okay. Step number 1. Roll into the jump at the same speed as you would with a straight air. So, yeah. What else should I say? That's it. Step number 2. As you pop off the lip, start to bend your hips. Just like that. Step number 3. When you get back your legs straight, drop the outside foot. The main key will be to... Oh, that's it actually, it's just that. Step number 4. At this time, all you need to do is crossing the handlebars across your stomach. Boom. You need to go over it and boom. Step number 5. Straight your legs as much as you can and lay the bike flat. So the bike really should be flat. And some people ask me what's the difference between hand turn down and inverse. Inverse is the other side and it's another subject. Step number 6. Get off your ankles between your top tubes and the seat. So you got the top tubes here, top tubes, you got the seat here, your ankle there. Step number 7. As you push your handlebars past your bottom belly, rotate your shoulders to get a little more extension. So once you're like this, you really want to kick your shoulders on the other direction. Step number 7. 8. Perfect. Number 8. Uncrack the table and nose in to get back into the landing. Nice for you and me to do these tricks. So we see what we're gonna do. We want to do some other variation of it later on. So we want to do 180 hand turn down or hand turn down 360. That will be great. Please remember to share that video, to subscribe, that will be great. We need it. Remember to tell me in the description below which tricks you want to see next. And I'm glad to do it. Peace. I'll see you next time. Ciao.
Hi, I'm Jaden. Today I'm going to be talking about humping. I mean pumping. We're at the Rosedale BMX track in Albany and we're going to take you through pumping is kind of like really moving a lot to use force without pedaling the cranks to get extra speed, to be more efficient. So a lot of the pump comes from getting small and getting big, leaning back and leaning forward.
Small and getting big. Leaning back and leaning forward.
So depending on where you are on the slope or on the ramp or over the hump is going to depend on how much you want to move your body and whereabouts you want to move your body to. A good example is to go down low and push up through your legs and stand up tall as you're going up the ramp and back down when you're going over and back down. So me and Lulu are going to take you through some basic tips. Have a feel it out, try it around, and just remember, move that body like you're humping, I mean pumping the bike. So what not to do when you're pumping is to move your pedals like up and down. You want to have your pedals back. I don't know what else to say. Don't be afraid to really overdo the pumping. Really get in there and like just feel it out. Keep the body loose, but kind of tight. Just like you're really pumping. You bring it up, pump. All right. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and most importantly, go have fun on your bike. For more, you can follow me at Jaden Leeming on Instagram, Facebook, or your social networking sites, and Lulu, Bejot, and DBU. Get out, have some fun. Woo!
Hey, hello, I'm Lulu, and today I'm going to teach you how to bunny up tail whip. Follow me. The bunny up tail whip is your next challenge. Do a bunny up and simultaneously jump off the pedals, while kicking the frame with your back leg to give the rotation. And you can also use your arms to give the rotation. Like, again, just like a fly out, just give a nice bunny hop to be a little higher. You do a hop, bunny hop. You do a high bunny hop to land it. As soon as your frame completes a full turn, move the front legs toward the frame and the crank. Yes, sir. And bring your second legs, these legs, over the frame. To land the bunny up tail whip properly, you just have to catch with both feet at the same time, or maybe not. Lock the frame with your legs and keep riding forward. And that will work, and that's it. It's very easy. I'm going to show you some of them. I hope you enjoyed this how-to. Please like, share, and I'll see you next time. Boom! Hello, I'm Lulu, and today we are going to learn how to 180 bunny up. 180 bunny up. 180 bunny up is a jump with your BMX, with a 180 turn. It's a simple trick that is great for the riders that are just starting out. To learn these tricks, all you need is love. All you need the BMX, gloves, helmet, Yes, you need it. Jokes, all you need is a flat surface, something that is flat. Just like here, it's pretty flat. Let's go! So the step number 1, we have to ride at a medium speed, and then you turn your front wheel in the direction of your future direction. Yes! And at the same time, you start doing bunny hop in the direction of your future direction. Yes! Yes! Whoa. Step number 2. Now we are going to land the tricks and start spinning the pedals in reverse. To ride. Yes. Get up speed! Boom! The impact. Small advice, don't be afraid to go fast. Step number 3. You have to turn your front wheels towards your back legs, the back one. And then raise your handlebars and simultaneously, yes, simultaneously, raise your handlebars and simultaneously push down on the pedal to exit the fakie. And now I'm going to show you some 180 bunny up. Boom, let's go, follow me.
I hope you enjoyed the how to 180 bunny up. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
Hello, what's up? I'm Jaden, and today we're gonna learn the cannonball. Before we even start the cannonball, you want to be able to do a no-footer and some kind of seat grab tricks, comfortable grabbing your seat. One of my favorite tricks, nice and simple kind of movement. As you leave the ramp, you can practice by start off by just doing a no-footer and gently like pushing the bars forward. As you leave the ramp and come up into the air, I kind of, depending on how high your seat is or what your bike setup is, I just kind of push my bike forward, flick the wrist a little bit, and the seat and the bike just comes up a little bit like that. 2 hands on the seat, and then you just kind of push it back down in between your legs, grab the handlebars, feet back on the pedals, and good to roll out. So yeah, first step, just practice, no footer, keep looking at the seat, and then when you're comfortable, it's nice fun, you can just do baby steps, even one hand, but then just let go, boom. Start off small, and then next thing you'll be just pushing it out. What not to do on the cannonball. You don't want to throw too far and miss it. I sometimes did on this rep before, was you can throw too far and get kind of lopsided and either go too far forward or too far back. So the trick is to just really gently, not throw hard, not really fast jerky movements, but smooth, just grab, boom, and back in. Careful when your hands are leaving the handlebars that you don't drag one hand and the bars will twist or start rotating around. So do it nice and smooth. Don't try and grab one hand unless you're trying to do a fast spin cannonball. Just straight, boom, onto the seat, back on, heaps of visualization, heaps of fun.
Hello, I'm Lulu, and today we are going to learn how to fakie on our BMX. You want to learn how to fakie on a BMX? Yes, let's go. Step number 1, ride up to an obstacle at a medium speed, and then prop yourself against it. Step number 2, push into the wall to build up your fakie speed. Step number 3, keep your arms straight at all the time. Bend your knees and keep your butt over the rear wheel. Number 4, practice your balance until you are able to go faster. Then, reverse. Thanks for watching. Please share the video with your friends and send a fakie with them. And I'll see you next time. Boom!
We're here, Finley, Australia, and we're going to film a how to tabletop. 3 steps to doing a tabletop. First one is turning your body sideways. Second one is bending the knees over the bike. The third one is turning your bars. Do all those and you'll be on your way to doing a tabletop. So the best place to learn them is on a hip, but once you've mastered that, you can take them to the air and even do them in a 360. When you think it's stopped, keep pushing. As they'll put their bar towards their armpit, and that's when it'll get stuck in their shirt. So the best thing you can do is put your arm to your opposite hip just to clear everything. That's the next level.
That was sick.
That's how to tabletop. Go out there, have fun with them.
Today on How Tuesday, we're going to be teaching you how to bar spin to bar spin or bar bar. So pretty much you're going to want to know how to bar spin pretty comfortably, really comfortably actually, especially that first one. And there's a couple different ways you can do it, but how I like to do it is either just give a little tap as it comes around on your catching hand, so whatever hand you throw with, whether it's your left or right, it'll kind of come around, and you can just, you don't need to fully catch it, put your other one on, and for reason do that, you can do that, or just stay loose. As it comes around, kind of just catch it, keep your grip kind of loose though, so you can just let it, and this one I kind of just come back on and put it back through again. Really important is to stay loose, kind of, a lot of the time I was trying to throw the first one too quick, and if you do that, you can kind of stuff up the second one because you've just done it too quick and the first bar's a bit messy. So just kind of concentrate getting that first bar nice and flowing, so you come around real relaxed and your body's in a good position, then you can just straight into it, bang, bang. Another pretty cool way that they do it is straight, which is real loose. I've been actually trying this, is just straight bang, bang. My hand here taps it, almost a tap, just to reset it, keep it nice under control, give it a tap, tap. Just like Happy Gilmore said, tap, tap, tap it in, just tap it in, tap it in, you know, not too much, whoa, shit, you know. A lot of people do this, it's like this. They're just like, what's going on there? It's going nice and controlled. Just remember, Happy Gilmore, tap it in, just a little tap it in. You want to kind of stay center gravity. You want your knees to kind of be locked in, locking up against your seat, just like you're doing a bar spin. Knees nice and back. You kind of push your heels down a bit, like especially your front one. Like that, I kind of do that. I'm clocking my knees in together. Stick your ass out, hips in, and just kind of lean over the bars. And it kind of sets your center of gravity really good. You don't throw it and it doesn't get away from you. Kind of got to out, so your bars, put your right over them.
Hey, it's you! Today, we are going to learn how to bar spin to disaster to 180. Let's go! Oh my god, what is this? It looks like a big and massive BMX! And you are back again. You're a beast. You're savage. Okay, 180 bar spin to disaster to 180 is our next variation on the 180 to disaster. And I know you can do it because we believe in you. You are the best. The power! Step number 1, find a low quarter and realize the 180 bar spin. You don't want to take too much speed on it, just do how you learned it, step by step, one thing at a time. 80, you throw the bar spin, right? Land it, absorb the impact, send another 180 into the quarter. Boom! When we do the disaster, it's easier to hop back properly first. So repeat the exercise a couple of times until you are able to land it. Step number 3. Woohoo! Now overcome your fear and start giving the spin. The worst things that can happen is going over the 90 degree. It's a safe trick. You are able to do it. We believe in you. Boom! Banger! Under the rain. I did it for you. Like, share and subscribe for more videos. Boom! Hey, it's you! Are you ready? Because today we are going to learn a new BMX tricks. It's a bar spin to disaster. Let's go! Oh! Yeah! Bar spin disaster. Yes! You are getting good. You are a beast. Boom! For bar spin disaster, yes, you can do it. Come on. Boom! No, it's only me in the skate park. For bar spin disaster, you already need to bar spin and to disaster. For bar spin to disaster, you already need to be able to bar spin and then a disaster. Let's go! If you want to land fakie, we can add another 180 after the tricks. That will be a bar spin to disaster, to reverse, to fakie, to 180, to bar spin. To fakie. Step number 1. Jump as you would for disaster, but higher. Higher, buddy! Boom! 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 You can jump with a slight angle to get an extra balance. 2. Right on the takeoff, spin the handlebars. This is the only thing. You go to the takeoff, you throw the bar spin, you catch it, at the same time you're doing a 180, and step number 3. Yes, orange juice. Orange. Boom! Boom! Compress on the landing, up back, or do a 180. What do I mean by compress? Bar spin, catch it, poof! Absorb or to reduce the impact. Now it's time for you and me, or us, to practice our tricks. Wow! I hope you enjoyed the how to bar spin to disaster. If you want to learn how to bar spin to disaster, to 180, to reverse, to fakie, like, share and subscribe for more videos. Boom! Hey, it's you! Hello, I'm Lulu and today we are going to learn how to 180 disaster. 180 disaster! The first trick you should do after learning to turn into the corner is... Oh fuck, the sun is killing me. The 180 disaster. Step number 1, right up to the corner as you will go for 180 table. Just go a little bit slower. Step number 2, send the 180 with confidence. The jump is very similar to a bunny hop. Achoo! Step number 3, land the disaster in such a way that your bottom bracket is over the quarter table. Small advice, keep all your body weight exactly at the center of your BMX. In the middle. You don't want to move forward, you don't want to lean back. Step number 4. Pause and jump upwards into the quarter. If you want to step it up, check out the How to 180 to Disaster to 180. Share, like, subscribe, and I will see you in our next video. Are you ready? Because today we are going to learn how to nollie to bar spin. Go! Pow! Nollie bar spin is an evolution between the nollie and the bunny hop bar spin. You can find a bank. Start practice. Let's go! Wow! Step number 1, learn how to do a clean and high nollie and how to land on both wheels. This is crucial. Why? Because only a high nollie will allow you and give you enough time to throw the bar spin. That's why you need to go fast. Wow! Step number 2, when you feel that it's time, send the bar spin. Woo! And catch it and land it on both wheels. Just like when you are doing a bunny hop. Let's do it! Wow! If you want to learn how to bar spin, check out the How to Bar Spin. Share, like, subscribe, and I will see you in our next video. Boom! Wow! Hey, it's you! Hello, I'm Lulu, and today we are going to learn how to bunny up to manual. Let's go! Pooh. Hey, what about doing a bunny hop onto an element and going into a manual onto it? Let's go! Step number 1, ride at a medium speed and send a bunny hop with your front wheel higher than the back wheel. Step number 2, land on the rear wheel, reduce the impact with your legs. Shift all your body weight backwards and bend your knees. Step number 3, your arms should be straight and tense. and your butt should be over the rear wheel. You are now doing a manual. You want to learn how to manual? Check out my how to manual. Share, like, subscribe, and I will see you in our next video. Hello, I'm Lulu, and today we are going to learn how to caveman on our BMX. Let's go! So step number 1, learn on the flat. Right hands on the seat. And what you want to do first is into your pedal, here. Stop. Step number 2, now from the bank. Here we go. Here we go. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you can share with your friends, you can subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Woo! Hello, I'm Lulu, and today we are going to learn how to fakie on our BMX. You want to learn how to fakie on a BMX? Yes, let's go. Step number 1, ride up to an obstacle at a medium speed, and then prop yourself against it. Step number 2, push into the wall to build up your fakie speed. Step number 3, keep your arms straight at all the time. Bend your knees and keep your butt over the rear wheel. Number 4, practice your balance until you are able to go faster. Then, reverse. Thanks for watching. Please share the video with your friends and send a fakie with them. And I'll see you next time. Boom! Oh, yeah. Hey, it's you! Hello, I'm Lulu, and today we are going to learn how to X-up. Let's go! It's a very simple tricks that you can do everywhere. Then taking some water, the cross up for the old school people. The first step. When you come to the takeoff, or the jump, or the fly out, on this one, you want to level up your bike horizontally. Oops. Horizontally. The step number 2, push your arms forward. Push your arms forward, straighten your legs. Boom. Now let's try to over-exert. he looks a little bit more cool. Step number three, you need to relax your thumb, those one. By relaxing your thumb, you will be able to cross up the handlebars. I believe it's the key thing to do the perfect cross up. Remember, thumbs. Boom, boom. Once you're able to relax your thumb, you can turn your handlebars at 180 degrees. Or even more, you can do 220 degrees if you want. It's up to you. So, and the last step, which is the fourth one, you need to bring back your handlebars at the previous position and be ready for the landing. That's amazing, amazing, and let's go. Maybe I can do a bunny hop, X up. Oh!
Rolling, 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 rolling with it. I'm not mad. Rolling with it.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you know a friend that is sucks at X up, please send him the video and I'll see you next time.